Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Today we are going to go through a chair yoga flow. So I will be showing you some moves that you can do on a chair. And these can be done on any stable chair. Arms sometimes get in the way, so if you have a chair with arms, maybe see if you can find one without. But all you need are some comfortable clothes and a chair for this. So I'll take us through a little bit of a guided meditation at the beginning, and then we'll do some movement, and then we will close with a seated shavasana. So come and join me. Find a chair and let's get started. So we are going to come to our chair in a comfortable seated position, trying to make sure our feet are flat on the floor and our back can be long. And I invite you to allow yourself to arrive. Arrive on your chair, arrive in your space, and allow your eyes to gently close if that feels good in your body. If not, just take that gaze just beyond your nose, trying to blur out the things that are around you. And just bring your hands somewhere comfortable on your lap, trying to keep those shoulders broad and relaxed. Spine long, crown of the head reaching for the sky. And just notice here, notice how you're feeling, what you're bringing to your practice, and allow it to be there. Sometimes if we are maybe choosing a chair exercise over a standing exercise, we might think that we aren't doing as much, that we should be doing more. I invite you to let go of those thoughts, because after all, those are just thoughts. They're not known truths that can be found in the court of law to be fact. So allow those limiting beliefs, those limiting thoughts to float away, and invite in thoughts that will better serve you. Perhaps you come to the notion that you are moving your body, and your body is giving you what it can right now. And through every movement, through every practice, you are gaining strength in your body. Allow that to just sit there with you a little bit. Maybe you whisper to your body, I accept you, body. I accept you for everything that you've done for me. I accept you just as you are. And I will practice to make you stronger. And now just notice your breath. Notice where it is. If it's coming in to your chest area, see if you can get it to come in, down to that belly. And when you breathe in, let's see if we can feel that belly expanded. So maybe take those hands to the belly. And on the inhale, see if you can press those those hands outward. And then on the exhale, feel that belly deflating. Maybe coming in toward the center a little. Breathing in to fill up. Exhale and let it go. One more breath in, fill up. Exhale, let that breath go. Now perhaps you have come to some judgment about that breath. Can you release the judgment and allow the breath to be as it is? And let's go ahead and blink open those eyes. And on the inhale, we will reach those arms up. Maybe you look up. And then on the exhale, just bring them back down. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, bring them down. One more. Inhale, reach up. Allow those shoulders to relax back and down. Exhale, breathe out. Notice if those shoulders have crept up. Draw them back and down. Let's bring them up to our ears this time and feel how that feels different than if they are just in that neutral position. Inhale them up and roll them back and down. This time, inhale them up and roll them forward and down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, roll back and down. Inhale up, forward and down on the exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, back and down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. This time, inhale those arms up. And then on the exhale, that right hand comes down. That left hand reaches up high and over. You can leave that hand on your lap. Inhale to reach. Exhale, rainbow over. Trying to create that long side body, keeping that left sits bones on the chair. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand over. Sitting on my sweatshirt, I'm going to move that there. Reach up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Maybe bend a little further. Really elongating that side body, keeping that shoulder out of that ear. Inhale to reach up. Exhale. Bring those hands down. This time we're going to come into a forward fold. So take whatever feels good for you. If you don't want to fold the whole way down to the floor, just fold down part way. Inhale to lift high. Maybe your gaze goes high. Exhale, open those arms, fold down. Maybe your fingertips graze the ground. Maybe they come to your shins. Maybe they're on your knees. Take what you need for your practice and thank your body for whatever it is giving you right now. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold down. One more. Inhale, reach as high as you can. Exhale, one more, fold down. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, bring those hands to your lap. We're going to come into some cat-cows here with our spine. And I'm going to stand and show you so you can kind of get a visual for it, and then we'll do it on the chair. So no need to stand, to stay there in your in your chair, but we will open our heart like so, arching our spine, and then we will round our back, creating that round in the spine and that hollowness in the belly. So we'll open the chest up and then round that spine around. So you can just keep those feet planted on the floor, hands on the knees. Inhale to open that chest. Exhale to round that spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. And then one more inhale. Maybe you look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back. Exhale, let that breath go. Moving into some side body twists here. Inhaling, we reach up. Exhale, we twist to the right. Maybe this back hand finds its way on the back of the chair. Maybe it stays on the hip. Maybe this hand doesn't quite make it to the knee. You can place it on the hip as well to twist. If you have that space, taking that hand to the outside of the knee and then gazing over that right shoulder, keeping the crown reaching, keeping the feet planted, sits bones planted. Breathing in. Exhale, lift those arms up. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Bringing that right hand to the outside of that left knee, to the hip, to the leg. Maybe this hand stays here. Maybe it reaches behind the chair. The more you twist the spine, the more you move, the easier the joints will move. Never any pain here. If you're in pain, just come back. Inhale, we grow tall. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring those hands down. Taking in a breath here, breathing in, noticing how that breath feels in the body. Open mouth, exhale it away. Coming back to that intention of acceptance. Acceptance of what your body is giving you today in this moment. Because that's what it's giving you. Sometimes we get hard on ourselves, hard on our bodies for thinking that we should be somewhere where we're not. And we waste time in the past or in the future. And I invite you today to allow and accept what your body is bringing to you today. So from here, we're going to move into a seated warrior two. So we're going to take our left foot and step it out so that our foot now has turned perpendicular to pointing forward. And we're going to take our right foot and step it back. So our left toes are facing forward. Our right toes are still facing the same direction that they were when we were seated. And our hips have now opened. If this leg can't go that far and it needs to be bent, just be mindful of that knee and that ankle. Just trying to straighten that leg out into this warrior two shape. You might need to come up onto the edge of that chair to make that a more comfortable position. So from here, we're going to take those arms and reach them out, and then take this gaze over that left arm. Relaxing those shoulders down, breathing in, gazing over that left hand. Gazing into the future, into a goal you might have set for yourself. Breathing in and out. Inhale, we'll reverse our warrior, reach up and back. Again, opening that side body as we did in the warm-up. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring our forearm to our thigh and reach our back arm up. Maybe that arm wants to stay reaching out, or maybe it needs to stay down by your leg. Just deciding here what your body needs. One more breath in. Exhale, we come back to that warrior two. And then inhale, bring those arms down. Bring those feet back in. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, hands come to our lap. This time, keeping that left foot, just the way it is, and then bringing the right toes to now come perpendicular to the way they were. Maybe sitting up toward the edge of that chair and stepping that left foot back. Reaching those arms out long, coming into this warrior two on your chair. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale, we'll reverse, reach up and back. Really feeling the weight on the outside of that left leg. And then coming into that side angle, forearm to that thigh. Maybe you have a long line here from the tips of your fingers to the knife edge of that foot. Or maybe that hand has stayed down by your side. Breathing in and exhaling out. Inhale to come back to that warrior two. Exhale, bring those hands down. Come back to the center. Come back to that seated position. Moving into some stretching here, we are going to come into a seated figure four position. If this does not work in your body, you can always just bring a foot up on a block. You can just kind of take your legs out wide and move through any kind of movement that you need. But I'm going to invite us to come into a seated figure four here to open up our hips. Even if you take those hips out wide and fold over, you're still going to get some of that opening. So here we're going to keep our left foot planted and bring our right ankle on top of our left knee. And just feeling how that feels. Noticing, never any pain here, just maybe a little bit of uncomfortableness. We're going to breathe in to that space, allowing it to open up. And then on the exhale, we will fold forward, feeling that right hip open up again. And then coming back, sitting up, and bringing that leg down. And then just sending that leg long and maybe lifting it up and setting it down. And then bringing it back to center. We'll take the left ankle on top of the right knee this time. Breathing in to grow tall, feeling what that feels like. And then on the exhale, we'll fold over. Keeping that back long and strong. And then coming back up, setting that foot down and then taking it out long, lifting it up and lowering it down. Coming back to the body, coming back to that breath. Taking a moment here to notice, how are you feeling? What is coming up for you? Allowing it to be there. Instead of trying to change it or judge it, just allowing it. So on the inhale, we're going to lift those arms up and exhale. Inhale, lift them up, grab that air around you. Exhale, let it go. One more breath in, inhale. Maybe you look up, exhale, bring those knees down. From this place, we are going to now close our eyes or take that gaze just beyond our nose. Feeling our sits bones grounding us, our spine elongate, our crown reaching for the sky. Taking those hands anywhere on the body that feels good, maybe on your lap, maybe placing them together in the center. And noticing how your body is feeling, how your mind is doing, and where your breath is flowing. Many times we want to manipulate our thoughts, manipulate our breath, manipulate our body, because we think what it's doing is not right, how we're being is not right. And I invite you to let go of the need to constantly change, to constantly should and could and would yourself, to accepting this moment right here, right now, for what it is. And that acceptance doesn't mean that you're condoning, that you're giving up, that you are saying, well, I guess I don't have to try or do anything. It's just an owning of the moment as it is, and then a conscious decision of where you want to go to next, without judgment. Looking at mistakes, looking at choices as learning opportunities, as knowledge. And then deciding where to go, how to respond, what to do. And then the next time, doing it all over again. Because just because you practice these practices doesn't mean they're not going to happen, doesn't mean that you're going to feel wonderful all the time. Because life itself is a practice. So bringing those hands to the heart and giving yourself gratitude for showing up and for doing some things that your body and your mind needed, for creating that space. Come back to that whisper, thank you, body. Thank you. I love and accept you for all that you do for me, for all that you give me. Thank you. Taking one more deep sip of air in to close down this practice, breathing in, filling up. Open mouth, sigh it away. I invite you now, if you choose, to bring those hands together in prayer, in that thankful position. And then maybe inviting those thumb knuckles to the center of your forehead, your third eye, your intuition. May the long sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. And may the pure light within you guide your way. Thank you so much for sharing in this practice with me. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, for that practice. It was a short but sweet practice just to get the body moving, just to get the mind at ease, and to bring some of that breath into the body. Have a great day. Thank you.